Welcome to Rust Raiding Economics. My name is Rocco, I'm your guide. Let's get started. You want to raid someone because they killed you. You don't even know what tools or weapons to use. If you're a more experienced player and you know the methods, you still find yourself wondering how much something gonna cost to raid? In this series, I'm going to show you raiding techniques in Rust and especially their financial side. We are gonna go through the best methods for each building part, how to raid them, and how much it is going to cost you to do that. In the last episode we talked about the wooden walls and building blocks. If you didn't watch the previous episodes of the series, you should check them out as well. The links are in the description. Now you all know how to raid an average base through any type of doors and bring down wooden building blocks. In this 7th episode we are going to talk about the stone walls and stone building blocks. These are the next items on the list you must know how to raid. You can mainly do it with guns or explosives, and you can melee soft sides. First of all, you need to know more about the building blocks. Here you can see all of them in one shot. The foundations, walls, half walls, low walls, doorways, floors, and windows have a strong and a weak side. If a base is built properly, every weak side is facing inside. You should always look for bases with building mistakes, like soft side walls facing outside. The weak or soft side of a building block is much more cheaper to destroy with melee. The other building blocks, such as the floor frames, wall frames, stairs, roofs, and foundation steps, don't have two sides. I am going to demonstrate all the methods on a stone wall. If you find a building mistake and decide to go melee, it is best recommended to use a pickaxe or a jackhammer. If you choose a pickaxe, you will need 7 pieces for the weak side. In total, it costs 700 wood and 875 metal fragments. If you choose a jackhammer, then you would need 9 pieces, but the jackhammer is a really great item and you can refill it next to a workbench like this. This way, you only need 1. There's an extra case here with the stone windows. You can destroy a stone window if you use 23 wooden spears and poke the soft side from standing outside. The total costs are just 6,900 wood. When you come across a correctly built base, all strong sides are facing outside. You don't want to spend all day on trying to melee strong sides, so you must choose from better options. If you want to use guns, it is best recommended to use explosive 5.56 ammo. The required number of bullets varies from gun to gun. For example, with the AK, you will need 182 pieces, which is the maximum amount. The total costs are 910 metal fragments, 4,550 sulfur, and 5,460 charcoal. Let's take a look at the explosives. Best recommended to use satchel charges, rockets, or C4s. If you go with satchel charges, you will need 10 pieces. The total costs are 10 ropes, 100 cloth, 800 metal fragments, 4,800 sulfur, and 7,200 charcoal. If you have rockets, you will need to use 4 pieces. The total costs are 8 metal pipes, 400 metal fragments, 120 low-grade fuel, 5,600 sulfur, and 7,800 charcoal. If you choose C4s, you will need 2 pieces. The total costs are 4 tack trash, 10 cloth, 400 metal fragments, 120 low-grade fuel, 4,400 sulfur, and 6,000 charcoal. There is one more explosive way to destroy a stone building block, using a grenade launcher. You will need 20 AG grenades. Now let's take a look at the combinations of some of these methods. In the following, I'm gonna only go through the sulfur costs, but in the end table I will give you every detailed cost for these methods as well. There are lots of options and combinations for this job, and after lots of testing, I'm gonna give you the best of these. A C4 does 275 damage, a rocket does 137 damage, an AG grenade does 25 damage, an explosive 5.56 ammo round does between 2.5 and 3 damage out of the 500 HP of a stone building block. With this in mind, the best combinations are 1 C4 and 2 rockets, which costs 5000 sulfur, 1 C4, 1 rocket and 33 explosive 5.56 ammo, which costs 4450 sulfur, 3 rockets and 33 explosive 5.56 ammo, which costs 5050 sulfur, 1 C4 and 9 AG grenades, which costs 2200 sulfur, and 2 rockets and 9 AG grenades, which costs 2800 sulfur. To sum up, here's a table of all the shown methods and total costs calculated. The cheapest way to raid a stone building block is to use 1 C4 and 9 AG grenades. If we exclude the grenades, then the cheapest is using 2 C4s. Now you know how to raid any base through any type of doors and destroy wooden and stone building blocks. So in the next episode we will talk about the metal walls and metal building blocks. Stay tuned! I hope this video will be useful for new and experienced players as well, that it will serve as a guideline when calculating the raid materials. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.